From the Hindu Kush to the Rockies, a journey from Kabul to Colorado in community-led transformation, a memoir of resilience, advocacy, and transformation by Homayun Milad. Episode 6, The Rite of Passage. A moment of honor in Paktia that afternoon held a significance I hadn't anticipated. As we made our way to the governor's office, my heart drummed with a mixture of pride and nervous energy. The corridors of power felt different from my humble room, where I had spent months immersed in community voices. The ornate meeting room, with its traditional Afghan carpets and formal setting, seemed to amplify the gravity of what we had accomplished. The presentation unfolded like a story of Paktia itself, each district's narrative weaving into a larger tapestry of community-led transformation. I watched as the governor leaned forward, his eyes intent on the maps and charts that depicted the dreams and determinations of his people. These weren't just development plans on paper. They were the crystallization of countless jirgas, heated debates, and carefully forged consensuses. Then came a moment that would forever be etched in my memory. My team lead, in a gesture that caught me by surprise, turned the spotlight toward me. His words painted a picture not just of my technical contribution, but of the dedication and heart I had poured into preserving the authenticity of each community's voice. In that moment, I wasn't just the young agricultural graduate who had stumbled into development work. I was a keeper of community truths, a bridge between traditional wisdom and modern governance. The room fell silent as the governor rose, holding a carefully folded chapan, the traditional Afghan robe of honor. As he draped it over my shoulders, its weight felt like more than just fabric. It carried the weight of responsibility, of trust, of countless stories I had helped bring to light. The intricate patterns of the chapan seemed to mirror the complex web of relationships and aspirations I had discovered in those dog-eared flip charts. Leaving the governor's office that evening, wearing the chapan that marked this rite of passage, I felt transformed. The honor wasn't just personal. It was a recognition of every community member who had dared to dream, every elder who had shared their wisdom, every young voice that had spoken up for change. The traditional gown on my shoulders became a symbol of the bridge we had built between ancient wisdom and modern development. The next morning, as we packed our materials and prepared to leave Pakia, each moment felt precious. The early light catching the peaks of the Terra Mountains seemed to illuminate not just the landscape, but the path ahead. These weren't just mountains anymore. They were witnesses to a journey that had changed me fundamentally. Every switchback on the road to Kabul carried memories. Intense community debates echoing in village halls. Quiet nights spent translating dreams into development frameworks. Shared cups of green tea, sealing trust and understanding. As our vehicle wound its way through the mountain passes, I found myself touching the folded chapan beside me. Its presence, a reminder of both achievement and obligation. The foundations laid in these months weren't just about development plans or institutional structures. They were about understanding the delicate art of community-led change, the power of authentic voices, and the profound dignity of people shaping their own future. The Terra Mountains gradually receded in our rearview mirror, but their lessons remained. I had arrived in Paktia as a recent graduate seeking direction. I was leaving as someone who had discovered their calling. The technical skills of development planning had merged with a deeper understanding of human dignity, community wisdom, and the sacred trust of carrying people's hopes from humble flip charts to the halls of governance. This wasn't just the end of an assignment. It was the beginning of a lifelong commitment to grassroots transformation, to honoring traditional wisdom while building bridges to modern development approaches. As Kabul drew closer, I knew that the real journey was just beginning, guided by the light of those illuminating months in Paktia. We'll continue this story in the next episode, so stay tuned.